Alright, let's go. 4 players, marathon mode, tighter debt, CEO difficulty.
Low levels of silicon found.
And we can try to settle 3rd, or even 4th, unless there's a place that looks insanely good.
High levels of silicon.
Lots of silicon. Not that that helps us too much in the early game. Nothing on the highest point of the map.
Scientific colony founded.
Scientific picking up some iron. There's some aluminum down there.
Medium levels of iron found. High levels of water.
We could scientific
High levels of iron found.
there. I don't know, I really like the look of this spot.
You must be a rather skilled researcher
Scientific
yourself.
colony
I
founded.
couldn't have found a more promising
But pirates are going to be really deadly for us here.
Shall we begin?
Ooh, a geothermal vent. That will be useful.
Now, what do I want to do with the last claim?
High levels of carbon found.
I think it's going to have to be steel. And we'll leave ourselves the option of getting a triangle up. Stick that into glass. Alright, so we've got Juzo over here by the 2 geothermal vents. Is that all of the geothermal on the map? It is. The price when we play with 4 players, Goon Squad starts at 4,000. PB Head went Scavenger with 2 really nice carbon sources there.
2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, 8,000.
Meanwhile, PB Head and I are racing for that plot. 20,000. 24,000 might be too much, but this is the highest I'll go. If someone wants to bid above that, I'll probably feel alright. Or I can get stuck with it, that's fine too. Okay, so I need insane amounts of steel. And that debt's going to hit me with some interest, which is also going to be a little painful. Probably want a Goon Squad, but since we're scientific, the repairs and the mutiny, the repairs won't cost as much and the mutiny won't last as long. So let's see, we've met our aluminum requirements. Let's see, if the price of aluminum goes up at all, we'll sell some down. Otherwise, we'll just wait for this stuff to tick in. This is going to cost us 1,100. We could sell down a bunch for 2,000. So we're pretty far away from buying that. We could sell down the silicon and buy more into steel. Let's see, how are these guys doing? Alright, so a couple steel shipments are coming in. I'll get that going. Juzo's got 2 steel. PB's got 2 carbon quarries, and York is 1 steel, 1 aluminum, and potentially claims left. He was the first to found though. We were the second to found, so he should have at least 1 claim left. Yeah, he's wondering what he should do with his extra claim right now. Debt keeps going up. Ooh, price of steel's going down. Get a little closer to building that geothermal out. Do I want to sell the glass to do it? I sold all the glass. I would not have enough to make the purchase. So we'll just wait for some of this steel to come in. There's one shipment and another one soon.
8,000.
Alright, probably won't go past 10,000 for this. Let them bid this up.
14,000.
I wouldn't be able to afford to put anything else out at the moment anyways.
20,000.
Ooh, 20,000. I paid 24,000 for this geothermal spot, and I would have liked to build the geothermal anyways, so I'm happy that a generic claim is going for the same price. Alright, how close are we to the geothermal? We just need 80 more steel. There's a 40 shipment coming in. We should have another 40 shipment right now. Launching now. We can follow the little blimp in. Whee! I'm on Mars. Alright, so there we go. Drop that. Someone could spend 4,000 to grab our geothermal, or they could go for this other geothermal, which is starting construction at about the same time. Okay, so that's PB heads. And yes, Elky Gaming, we are playing with tighter debt, which means whenever you need to buy life support, instead of that coming out of your debt, it first comes out of your funds. We're playing on marathon mode, which multiplies the cost to build all buildings as well as your stock price to make everything more expensive. And we're playing on CEO, which means we start with fewer claims and we get fewer claims per HQ level, as well as the multiplier for our debt is greater. So on manager, the multiplier is ×5, but here the multiplier is ×8. So this debt is making my stock price a lot lower than it normally would if we were playing on manager, which is the default for multiplayer. Alright, so we're making some nice money off of power. Someone went and mutinied PBs, which is awesome. I'm glad he built his out at the same time as us, so that people had the option to buy something other to mutiny someone else. Why me? Awesome. Awesome. Goon Squad might be nice if we get that going. It would save us from having to rebuild this thing. How much would it cost if I sold down my aluminum versus how close? Yeah, I think it'll be worth grabbing the Goon Squad here. Preventative measure. And then if someone tries to dynamite us, we can go and dynamite PB or whatever. Ooh, 2 claims running out. Where's that headed? To the water? Really? Really, PB, you gotta mess up my nice scientific triangles? Oh, he's at level 2 already. The scavengers in their carbon. So carbon's really nice as scavenger because you don't need to process that into steel. Although that also holds true for scientific. Oh, it's right beside my base. I should probably bid on that.
9,000. 10,000. 12.
I could go to 14.
14,000.
I'm not happy about that. If someone outbids me, it'd be okay. Okay, so what are we going to build here? Food looks like the likely choice. Or, yeah, we'll drop. That's going to cost a lot of glass. Alright, let's sell some of this down. 1,400. And buy up a little glass. Get a farm going. Alright, well, our stock price is terrible. We're making money from power, so that's going to pay down our debt slowly. Ever so slowly. $172 per second. $19 per second off of the steel. The farm's making us $5 per second. Really? You think food would be worth a little more? I mean, it is 107 per shit. Alright, we'll just let that come in. 37 off of the aluminum. We're actually making more money off the aluminum than we are off the steel. I guess the revenue also takes into account the power price. Metal mines use 0.1 electricity, whereas steel mines use 0.2. So that might be what that's all about. Juzo's got double wind going for him. PB Head and I both have huge debts, so our stock price is really low, but I don't think anyone has the resources to take advantage of that right now. The wind turbines are making really nice income, better than our geothermals. And they might have been cheaper to set up, especially with the price of carbon being so low. And BB Head is bemoaning something. Did someone throw down a second mutiny? Yes. Ha ha. That's good. Alright, so how close am I to an upgrade?
Scientific colony
It's the
expanded.
glass. The glass is what's going to cost me quite a lot here. Let's buy into glass. Is anyone producing glass? I don't believe so. So it's not, we're not helping anyone by driving up the price of glass.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services.
Alright, what can we do with pirates? We should probably bid a little into that.
7,000.
I have the least net worth at the moment.
9,
I accept that.
12,
Alright, why? Well, we've got lots of scientific, so there's probably some good stuff we could steal. 14,000 is probably a little too much, though. Yeah, the best I can steal here is some aluminum. Or, what's PB shipping in? He's sending out a reactor and water. Price of aluminum versus the price of water versus the price of fuel. We could exclusively steal the fuel. Fuel, water, we won't worry about the aluminum. Alright, let's drop these guys right here.
I hate those filthy bandits.
PB's really getting targeted with everything. I'd feel sorry for the guy, but he can take it. Wolf Tickets in the chat puts hot, young, and wealthy capitalists in brackets, suggesting that I am in fact not a hot, young, and wealthy capitalist. PV, stop, why me? Ah! Oh no, they're buying into my shares. That's not good. Alright, what can we possibly do about this? Sell down a little of this stuff. We could take an upgrade, buy a little of our own stock here. We should probably upgrade. We'll get into reactors. Yes, definitely that. Let's see, how close are we? We just need to sell down a little steel.
Our growth is surpassing my most optimistic projections.
And the reactor requires steel and aluminum. Sell down a little aluminum. We need 3,000. Aluminum's worthless though. Alright, so we upgraded a little too soon. We needed the money for that. We could drop a steel. That at least we can get running right away. Ish. Alright, we'll get that going right away. At least our stock price is better than PB's. And we need to free up some cash to build out a reactor. Or a farm. I mean, the price of food is better, but I think diversity is going to be good for us here, especially since that's paying into our debt, which is pretty dangerous. Drop the reactor rate here. Someone tried to blow up our stuff here. We should probably go for Juzo. Power is really expensive. Very strong and very strong. Which one would he have goon squatted? Neither, likely. Let's blow up the top one.
6,000. 7,000. 9,000.
And where is York getting his power? Is he... What's he got? He's got a wind way over there. Alright, so Juzo was the better target. I don't think I can afford anything else here. PV... Oh man, PV stock price. Well, let's not worry about PV and worry about getting our reactor online. What can I sell here? A little steel. And we need a reactor stat. And we'll buy into, is anyone making glass? Buy back into, I don't know, carbon? Oh well, there you go. I'll have a look at assets. That's tighter debt for you. And what are our resources at? 10-cent stock price. I can't get in on this. 100 per share. So we would only need 1,000 or so. But I mean, do we want him? We probably do. Control shift down. Well, let's try to do this smart. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, poor PV. If he's streaming right now, I really want to see the VOD. But we need to sell some more of this stuff down. We stole a bunch of good stuff. We want to make sure PB's house is in order. Those pirates aren't going to do anything for us anymore. These guys need H2O. Start auto supply. Prices do justify all of that. Nice adjacency bonuses here. And this thing needs to be repaired, but it's not going to cost us. We have all the resources. Grab a coon squad. Protect that. This thing was mutinied, but since it's for scientific, we only get a little bit. And we should probably start paying down our debt here. Alright, let's have a look at PB stuff. I'm sure he's set up pretty well. This guy needs water. Dismiss that. What can we sell? 7,000. I could get another water pump online. We could go to 16,000, but that's probably it. Alright, drop a water pump. Sell this stuff down. And we should invest a little in York while we can. Sell down a whole bunch of that. Oh, there goes York. Alright, it's just me and Juzo now. Let's keep an eye on what Juzo's doing. He's got the power. We could buy... Let's see. Dynamite his power. He's got power coming in from all over the place, so that's probably not going to help us as much as we might want.
The black market is online.
We could EMP something. He's going for a... What's this? Some iron, which apparently is super expensive at the moment. We're making some money off power. Mutinied again. Alright, if that's the case, blow this up.
Your stock is being bought.
Stock is being bought, that's not great.
Stock is being bought.
What's his money per turn? What can we do? What should we be doing here? So he's into iron, that's a big money maker for him. He's got some farms, and he's into power.
Your stock is being bought.
How close is he to buying us out, though? We should probably buy another of our own shares and then work on paying down our debt.
We caught the dirty rat trying to break our stuff.
So there's dynamite.
Is online.
Throw that up again. And see. It looks like he's getting all of his money off of iron. So a power surge or an EMP on the iron mines would help us. Grabbing the upgrade, is it going to be cheaper to upgrade PB? 39 versus 23. No, it's going to be cheaper for us here.
8,000, 9,000, 10,000.
We don't want to make it too easy for him to buy us out. 14,000. I'll hold there, I think. 18,000. We could get a water pump that would give us a good 390 per second. So I think, yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so let's sell down this stuff. Put out a water pump. This is super ripe for an EMP, so let's buy up the EMP and then go an EMP. It's scientific though, so this isn't going to have as much of an effect as we'd like. Should we maybe EMP the power? Power or iron? Okay, pay down debt or buy our own shares. Okay, we've got good stuff coming in money-wise.
Is being bought.
Our stock. Sell water. Sell fuel. Sell oxygen. Buy our last stock piece. Buy into some of Juzo's stock. And, well, we're losing money on power. We've got 2 geothermals going. What's our height at? Can we replace some of this stuff with solar? Height is medium. We'd have to free up some new things. We could replace some of the steel mills with solar. Or one of them. But that would reduce their efficiency. 46 per. Oh no, he's halfway to buying us out. What can I do? I have to buy him out first. How is he making so much money? It's off of power. We could black market and steal his power, but at 30,000, that's not going to be worth it. Grab power surge. That doesn't help us. Defend it, drat. Wait, the wrong one. Okay, I think he's got us. What can we possibly do? What's our? If we sold everything down, we would have 80,000, which is not enough to. Well, I think we don't have a choice. Let's pay down all of our debt, just so we don't lose. All the stuff is frozen down, which is not helpful. All of my power is frozen down. That's gonna skyrocket my debt. He still has his power surge saved up, I do believe. Do we want a random silicon over here? Yes we do. That would be good for electronics, which have a decent price, or well, we could go into electronics. Let's see what's the cost in that building? Needs glass. We could just go for a silicon quarry then.
The black market is online.
Alright, our stock price is worth more, so that's good. We could underground nuke some of his stuff. Is he still making good money off of iron? He is. Let's pick that up. Underground nuke that to low. Oh, that's not a huge help. I mean, it does cut his income down slightly. He owns more than half. He owns 60% of our stock. Our stock prices are very even. He has quite a lot as far as resources go. But he's less than 50% of the way to buying us out. Alright, so do I want to upgrade here? What am I doing that's not making me money? I'm losing a little bit of money on power. I'm losing a lot of money on food. I am far away from an upgrade. Steel is not worth very much. We could replace this with wind, perhaps. Alright, let's scrap that. Let's see. What This is going to make us 0.4 versus 0.7. So let's drop a solar here.
The black market is online.
Yeah, let's go full on solar here. We're getting killed on power. We can get some more. That'll pay down our debt. Oh no, he's at 50%. Okay, this is very strong and moderate. So I'd rather disable this stuff. EMP is safer. We'll just EMP directly beside them. And an EMP on the farms would be good. Power surge, building disabled. Okay, so much. At least he hit us right before nighttime strikes, so that could have been much worse. Maybe a hack array and short carbon. Yeah, that's what's gonna do it for us. Ooh, but he's got so much money. And electronics. View the plot way over here. I could pick up that for 9,000. Sure. But I'm not going to bid any higher than that. Drop a quarry. And if I wanted a hacker array, I think that's my best bet here. Let's buy into Juzo a little. That'll at the very least raise our stock price.
Colony expanded.
And sell down a little of this. Bunch of carbon. Raise our stock price a little more. Alright, so we're making 48 off of this. If I want to replace that with the hack array, I'm giving up 48 per second. But I could reap greater dividends. And we are kind of stalling out here, so I think, well, how much is the hack array going to cost me? 1,100. Sell, sell, sell. Our geothermal was just destroyed. We want to fix that, definitely. How much is that going to cost? We have all of the resources, so let's get that going. Juzo is at level 3 at one of his things. Do we want to drop a goon squad on this thing? It's making us a good 100 per second. I think I'd rather freeze down these farms though. So if we don't want to hit our own stuff, or if we want to hit our own stuff minimally, freeze them down like that. I don't know if that was worth it. I'd have to do the math. But hack arrays are about to finish. We're going to go in short carbon. And do we want to, how much is a second short going to happen? Okay, we'll double short carbon there. And sell out all of this stuff. Silicon 2. And we'll probably, 87 is what we need for the upgrade. We probably need to get into the upgrade here. So if we were to upgrade, we could build out some farms. That would be good. There's water over here. We could build 2 farms there. Alright, we're gonna aim for the upgrade then. We're not gonna buy much more stock. So not this. 8,500. You a random plot. This tile right there. I don't really want that. I mean, it was really cheap. Alright, so there's our upgrade. And we want farms, so we're going to need glass. Do we have enough to build 12,000? Alright, we could build up some glass. 15,000. So food's going to be better for us, but we're going to have to free up some stuff. 12,000. Sell, sell, sell. Food.
Our hackers have compromised the trading servers.
He's at 50%. Another food right there. And we could buy up an underground nuke, but it doesn't look like that would help us for anything in particular. He's already turned the aluminum off. We're making good money off of silicon. We're driving up the price of carbon. How much is it going to cost us to short that again? 6,000. Okay. We're going to keep investing in these carbon shorts and just hope he doesn't get the money to kill us too soon. And should we put a goon squad on the hacker array? No, he gets much more by targeting this location down. Which means maybe we should put a goon squad on that. Okay, 60% of the way there. Let's see, I could sell down some of the carbon, buy some of his stock, just drive up my own stock price.
Our hackers have compromised the trading servers. Price manipulation begins shortly.
Pay down our debt, sure. He's at 60%, that's so scary. Alright, we gotta buy up some more stuff here. How much is our carbon worth? 25,000, which, I don't know. Is that enough? No, I don't believe it is.
The black market is on.
Alright, well, as soon as that peaks out, we'll sell down.
A new claim is available for auction. Bidding will begin at...
I don't think we can afford another claim right now. Let's just let it add to his debt. Although maybe we should have gone for it. %. Oh, he's so close. What can we possibly do here? What's he making money off of? Nukes farms again. Power surge, that's more likely to hurt me. The EMP is super expensive. We could nuke, or we could mutiny a farm. Ouch, that hurts. Alright, fine. Power surge, if our stuff is already frozen, I don't mind freezing down his stuff. One share. We need money from somewhere. I don't have nanotech, so scrapping buildings doesn't do anything for me. 70%.
Begins shortly.
Oh man, it's so close. It's so very close. There's a carbon shortage. Can we invest in that? Oh no, is he buying into that? $77,000. My resources are 23, or resources are 41. Oh yeah! Wow, that was good. That was really good. That was close. Wow, that was exciting. That was definitely an epic. GG, Juso. GG. Whew. Man, that was fun. Alright, let's have a look at what Juzo was making all of his money off of. Made a lot of money auto-selling power. Definitely nice. Over 250,000. Made a bunch of money selling water. About even on food. About even on... Oh, made a bunch of... Excuse me. Money off of oxygen. And... Alright. He actually sold more carbon than he purchased, which is interesting. But let's go and see how much money we made off of, well, carbon and electricity, I guess. So we didn't make nearly as much money off of power. But carbon, we made 157,000 off of it. And Offworld York recommends that if we play with these settings again, we should play on fast. Juzo says to remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I'm assuming that Juzo was feeling rather confident there. And he was definitely in the dominant position. We had that indicator flashing 50, 55, 60, 70. But yeah, we got him in the end. Oh, I made a lot of money off of silicon. So yeah, here I made 120,000 off of silicon. I had 2 silicon mines, and I don't think Juzo had anything in silicon. Yeah, nothing in silicon. So just dropping those 2 silicon mines on medium and high silicon really paid off. Those were good money makers for me. All right, well, that was a fun game.